Hypnosis. Today's 1-hour session is going to cover each color of your energy points, and I'll get into that as we progress, and corresponding what I call keywords for those colors. So, color is energy and color is emotion. Certain colors are desired, liked, or disliked, and your body knows what you need to improve or keep your emotional state in balance. I always say that you can tell as much from a person by the color they least like as you can by their favorite color. It's actually a good intake question to find out what their favorite color is, and also to find out what color they least like. I equate colors with lessons. And the book Everyday Lessons goes into more detail, but we'll talk a bit about what those lessons are as they're associated with each of your energy points in this talk. But a color that someone dislikes, say the color red, means that they have issues with fear and survival, foundation issues. Tomorrow's class I get more into the health aspect and the disease states that are related to each color and each energy point. But today we're just going to talk about basically the characteristics and the personalities. We are energy, and what we feel is reflected within our body, our emotional state. Everybody thinks, that we're solid, but we are really energy and atoms moving around. I have been able to see color since I was just a little girl. I always saw people in clouds of color. I was raised Roman Catholic, traditional Catholic, went to Mass, went to school. My dad would drag us to Mass every Sunday morning, and my mom would read us the tarot cards in the afternoon. And I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Camp Chesterfield, which is a spiritualist camp. There's Lily Dell and Casadega. Well, Camp Chesterfield is in Indiana, and she used to drag us over to listen to the people do the billets and the trumpets and all this kind of stuff. She was a wacky Aquarius. Well, she's still alive, still wacky after all these years. But I would go and sit in Mass and look at the stained glass windows. I would look at the people out there, and I would just always see everything in color. I'd have to concentrate actually to see things, quote, normal. So I went into design and fine art, thinking that artists went into those classes and became artists and designers because they saw the world like an impressionist painting. Well, I found out in my first painting class that wasn't so. So then I went on to learn everything I could about color and color and human response. And I was a professor at Notre Dame for 10 years teaching. I've been at Warsaw University and around. But what I found when I was in class, I had a student back in the early 90s at Notre Dame that said, Professor, why does red make you hungry? I was talking about fast food restaurants, and I was like, we know it does. There's all kinds of studies, psychological. Faber Buren is a big science. He was a big color expert back in the 40s and the 50s. But why is that? So I started looking at energy centers, and I started looking at Kirlian photography, which is what this is. And it's a Polaroid that takes a picture of your energy field. Now over here, this picture by, how many people here have heard of Alex Gray? When I first saw a picture of Alex Gray, I went, oh my God, that's how I see people.